People are too dumb. They can't handle all the words anymore.
Well, no, it's like the Grinch is the bankable character.
It was already in the title.
The best Grinch I ever saw was when we were at Universal Studios and that Grinch costume guy was at the trash can going like,
That's my trash.
My trash. Remember he was
Was I
scratching his
there?
butt?
Yeah, I thought he yelled at you.
Oh, he did yell at me.
He yelled at you.
I do it.
Because you're like, hey, Grinch. He was like, that's my trash.
That was really funny. I forgot about that.
That's the best thing about Universal Studios, that it's always a time capsule. They're like, yes, the Grinch. Remember when Jim Carrey played him that one time? That's what it's like here forever.
That movie was a huge success.
I guess, but
15 years ago.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're still doing Brendan Fraser's Mummy instead of Tom Cruise's Mummy.
They're changing Jurassic Park to Jurassic World.
And I wish they would just change the Waterworld stunt show to something else.
What? Are you kidding me?
What else could it possibly be?
You know what they should change it to? Mad Max.
Oh!
Or they just call it Land World and drain out all the water.
Some guy on a jet ski. It's still the same stuff, so it's a jet ski, but it's just grinding along the bottom.
There's more sparks than I remember.
Speaking of sparks, I had a spicy dish the other night from Blue Apron.
Ooh.
They provided me with a code to taste a couple of meals. Made 2 at one time.
No.
That's how efficient Blue Apron is, and we're gonna hear about a great Blue Apron deal we have for you at the end of the show. Thank you for sponsoring this episode.
Hey, your first question this week comes from Next Champ. Bruce, now that Pete has moved away, how are you coping with a massive oat-sized hole that was once there?
I'm really bummed out. I really like Matt Peak a lot. He's a really good roommate. Lived together almost 3 years?
Better part of, yeah.
Better part of 3 years. The only thing I can really do when he's gone is be naked all the time. That's how I'm coping with it. Take off all my clothes, and I sit there in shame and watch television for hours.
So how are things
before?
different?
Yeah.
Sounds pretty similar, actually.
Maybe too much information, but now Peak lives near me.
He does.
Annalise.
He does.
And I can see when he goes out onto his balcony, and he's always naked.
Yeah, and he sings his Moonlight Bruce song.
He sings Moonlight Bruce. How does it go again, Elise?
Moonlight Bruce, wherever you are. Moonlight Bruce, we see the same star.
I thought I was obscured out there.
Even though you're far away, the odes still spell your name.
Moonlight Bruce. I love that song.
And we go, shut the fuck up!
Next question from Latoul. So I took James' advice and had sex with all my friends. Now they believe I'm a virgin. Well, you're not a virgin anymore, but they say I'm bad at sex. So do you have any sexercises I can do to get better at it?
People don't focus enough on accuracy when it comes to sex. They'll just cram it in there. You always see the spit and the grab and the shove,
The twist.
right?
How is about you?
The milk.
So what I like to do is I'll take a penny, lay it on the ground, naked plank, erection, and then lower myself without looking to try and just tap the penny. Just tap the penny. You want to be able to control your dick the same way a spaceship controls the thing that they spiral into space station.
They're docking.
Yeah, the spaceship dick.
Cue the interstellar music.
Do what boxers do when they don't have a sparring partner, and you do shadow sex. Oh. So go to a mall, put down a barrier or something, and then just start air fucking. And just see the reactions as people walk by. If you get one of these, you're not fucking good. But if you get one of these,
Oh yeah, the lip bite.
then you know you hit a prime time. That's a good move. You want to roll with that one.
You're all assuming that Latoul is a man.
Oh, that's a good point.
Might be a woman, so I would suggest trying to clean up your apartment only using your vagina or your house or wherever your dorm.
Like a vacuum.
Yeah, so just like picking things up, putting things down, you know.
Control.
And that's a good squat exercise too.
Much to Elise's point, I was gonna say you flex your boner. I don't know. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. You flex your boner against your pants to see it move a little bit.
time.
Right? Yeah, that's fun to do. But what you want to do is bust through that cloth. So then that way, once you shoot through it, you know you're strong enough to really give it to a woman.
Do you put your penis inside her and then flex?
Yes.
So that she rises up?
Yes. You lift her up eventually when
goes
you're
up.
strong enough.
But what if you have a zipper at the front of your pants and you get scratches all over your dick?
Oh,
Then
are
you're
you kidding me?
scratch
My dick is fucking steel.
Yeah.
It busts through the zipper too.
Bruce's dick looks like an old whale, like with all the scars on it.
Barnacles.
It's like an old carpenter's hands.
Since we're unsure of the sex, I think we go gender neutral this one. So, washing machine rodeo, baby. Like, I think that's good for men and women.
Oh, I see.
You get on there because it's a good stretch. It's a good
talking about ride a washing machine?
No, he's just saying clean your clothes.
All right, Matt Peak, I know this is going to be the best answer. What do we do?
I can only think of cock push-ups. I think that's from Tenacious D.
How many cock push-ups can you do, Matt?
I can do like half of one.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
I
And then
can't.
you see him being rolled into a stretcher.
Next question from a nameless ghoul. My friends asked me to officiate their wedding next month. How do I take the ceremony to the next level?
Well, that's easy. Just have your own surprise wedding in the middle of theirs.
Holy shit, that's a great
So
idea.
you get married. The officiant gets married.
You show up and you're like, "This. I'm so happy for Brad." And there's only one thing I could think of to commemorate this occasion. I'm getting married right now! And then everything's already there. You don't even have to pay for
wow.
it.
That's really cool.
And your friend will be
idea.
like, "Hey,
That's a great
thanks.
idea.
We got to share this day together. High fives. It's all
Show
great."
'em
It's a
how
money
done.
saver.
I think Lawrence has a great idea. I would also say officiate it like you would a wrestling match. So dress like a referee, maybe get into an argument with the bride, so that way it allows the groom to fight off the best
Yeah.
man and stuff.
I say you switch religions on the like at the last minute.
Oh.
So you go, I now pronounce you Shalom, and then like, break it,
Break a
you're
glass.
Jews now. And you go, that's all right. Oh.
I think you surprise your friend by getting the U.S. government to pass purge legislation the day of their wedding. So
Sweet.
it's their wedding, but it's also purge night.
Cool.
Get everyone to gang up on the bride.
Oh boy, in the wrong way. So what I would do is instead of having them write the vows for each other, I would write the vows. Good
idea.
I kind of barely know them, but I would start talking about their genitals and how big they are and like how wet she gets
Yep.
and all that
Yeah.
other stuff
Yeah.
and like,
Yeah.
how hot she is when she's naked.
So when the
and-
15 minutes are over, how do you end it?
Well, I mean, like, I basically at the end I'm jerking off and then I finish and I'm like, I now pronounce you. Who cares? Matt Peak, what about you?
Well, you gotta relax and be a little loose so it flows nicely. So just wear one of those camelbacks. And
What do you have it filled with?
yeah, it's like half Malibu rum and
Poppers.
whatever and whatever else you want. No one will
party.
notice. You
That's
just
a
have
good
a little
ratio.
straw
That's a
right
good-
there.
Just right there.
No one will notice.
I now pronounce you man and wife.
Ignore that.
No one will notice.
Someone might.
Lawrence.
The A Train BB writes, "Hey James, just wanted to apologize for the awkward encounter we had in LA where I accidentally called you Joel. Was kind of nervous and seeing you and Elise public. Boy, he's slaughtering everything here.
He's not building bridges. Let's go there.
My question to the rest of Funhaus gang is, what awkward encounters have you experienced with fans?
Every day I come in, I see this guy come in right behind me. And it kind of looks like me. He's got a beard. Usually wearing like a red shirt. And I know, it's weird. And then like when I'm sitting at my desk typing, working, I look up and there he is again. It's like, who is this dude? Why is he such a big fan of Funhaus? I can't figure it out.
Can you just sign the paperwork I give you or what? Please.
This wasn't necessarily with me, but there was a great moment. I think it was PAX East where we were walking somewhere and then someone saw the two of you and said to Bruce, "I love you, Sark."
I remember
and
that.
I was like, how? You're way off.
And actually, no joke, during one RTX, one girl yelled at me and said, "You're a cuck," and just looked at me. And then I ended up buying her and her friends coffee.
Oh, that's really nice.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a real cuck move. Though.
You really showed her?
I guess.
Somebody said that they watch Fun Church and that their dad thought I was the least funny one. I was like, cool. Dude.
What do dads know?
Yeah, right.
Fun church sounds like a fun idea.
What's Fun Church?
Oh, he was wrong about everything.
Elise, what about you?
I guess people always think that the thing is, I'm not a giant person, but I think people either don't realize that I'm like a normal woman's height. So they'll always see me and be like, "You're so small," and
Well,
I'm like,
that's just because we're all so tall.
The moments I think are most awkward is when we're doing like a, whatever you call it, a meet and greet, and then someone's like, "Hey, sign this, blah, 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 and really good to meet you," and then they're like, "I don't know who you guys are." I'm like, "Oh, signing for a friend," and it's the ones where they're like, "No."
Anytime someone says that, I just go, Ace of Base. And they go, "Oh, I love that song."
Jack-o'-lantern and Leet, a member of Funhaus decides to run for president of the United States. Who do you nominate and what is their primary platform?
I'm gonna nominate Matt Peak, and his platform is Strong Backs for America. All this information technology shit gone. We're all gonna till fields again. We're gonna plant corn, and we're gonna grow that corn and eat that corn, and that's gonna be the American way.
I'm going to nominate John Smith because he already looks like Teddy Roosevelt.
I'm going to nominate Elise Willems because she will be the very first blonde president of the United States.
Canadian president.
No, blonde.
Woman
Yeah, that-
president.
No.
I'm just curious how few of the actual criteria to run for president you actually qualify for. Because you weren't born in America.
No.
Also a woman, yeah.
I'm a woman, yeah.
She's blonde, though.
Yeah,
Thank you.
4 more years.
I think we just nominate the most popular one. I think we get Benson up there.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And
He
we
is the
know
most
he'll die
popular.
in office.
Yeah, he is the most popular member.
So then whoever...
Assassinated?
Well, shouldn't have been in that convertible.
Oh, Benson.
But that's the thing. It wasn't really Benson who died. It was his double, Samson.
Oh, no! Samson's the better one.
I know.
Yeah, if you don't know Samson, he's another office dog, and you'll see his picture now.
Gosh, he's cute.
Matt Peak, who would you nominate and why is it you?
I'd nominate you, Bruce.
What?
Because you're very good at arguing. You stay consistent and stick to your points.
Well, those aren't good. Those aren't good things.
You gotta be a flip-flopper.
Yeah, I gotta get changed like Donald Trump every day.
You gotta say things you don't mean.
I want to lie.
And then
all
say
over.
you didn't say them.
Yeah. Bruce, what do you feel about abortions?
They're illegal.
What do you feel about them now?
Legal. Yeah. Thank you very much.
4 more years.
I would nominate Omar because he has such a great shoe collection. So let's get some Air Force Ones on the Air Force One.
4 more years.
Peak, last question.
From 64's. Elise, as the funniest member of Funhaus, what comedy tips would you give to your fellow coworkers
You hear that, Elise?
to be funnier?
We're willing to learn.
Yeah, tell us how.
Well, for example, for Bruce, for my joke about me being a blonde president, I would have said something like Commander in Queef. She could have been Commander in Queef.
So good, Elise.
good.
You're right.
You know, and I can't even remember your answers. I guess it's like be a woman, because being a woman is what's happening in comedy right now.
We can all transition.
I mean, that's fine with me.
Yeah, and even though women are on top right now, I still think that women are going back to the kitchen. I know I am, making my Blue Apron.
This episode of Open House is brought to you by Blue Apron, where you can skip the meal planning and get straight to cooking. Enjoy delicious meals that are great on the grill, like honey chipotle glazed chicken with poblano and lime rice. Add a little smoky depth to your dinner while enjoying the warm weather and getting those perfect grill marks. With incredible ingredients and chef-designed recipes, Blue Apron lets you see the power of what food can do. Enjoy convenient, fresh, and pre-portioned ingredients and a flexible menu that'll ensure that each week you'll always have 12 new recipes to choose from. So check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free at blueapron.com/openhouse. That's blueapron.com/openhouse, HAUS, to get your first 3 meals free. Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
8 more years.
8 more years.
That's not the way it works.
Huh?
I think the rarest sex trophy that I actually do have in my current collection is I was thrown up on.
All right.
And I will not actually tell you how it happened.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I will just tell you that I was thrown up on in the act of some sort of coitus.
Nice.
Wonderful.
That's why doggy style was invented, to prevent you getting thrown up on.
Then you might get pooped on.
Does Steam or like Xbox have an achievement for like most